It's week 17.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by Dak Prescott, who burst onto the scene back in 2016 as the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, and now in his 7th NFL campaign.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. Catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
You can speak from experience because as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Here's the option going right. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one an 8-play drive that spans 75 yards, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The 40. Past the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction to what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Prescott. And break, the tight end's got it. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Prescott. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down, Peterson again. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They give it to Peterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave them your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now,
and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Adrian Peterson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run by Adrian Peterson. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want him.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. To return it, Darius Phillips. And the Ravens taking the field. And They'll begin by running the option. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Adrian Peterson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. This offense hoping to do better than last drive. Remember, they had the fumble that set up the short field, and then they gave up the touchdown CD.
And so many people talk about how you have to have a short memory.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop the score.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Adrian Peterson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the route is on here in this first half. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 46 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. 3 yards remain for second down. Back to throw, Pickett. Here's a screen to Powell. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They try again with Peterson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Adrian Peterson on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Phillips now from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. First down, Prescott. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And the route is on here in this first half. A heck of of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Catch made by Slayton. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw. Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They run again on first down, Peterson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Adrian Peterson. A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the route is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Phillips now from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Prescott to throw it. Justin Houston dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And his guys are going to have a 1st and goal down at the 3-yard line. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Adrian Peterson in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we've come upon...
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at the 40.
Jalen Waddle.
He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Steelers.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance, as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
I'm impressed.
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct? But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now, to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And space tough to come by there, as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in week 14. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And they'll let the quarterback keep him here on 1st and 10.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Prescott now.
Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
This looks like a free play for Prescott. That's complete to Slayton. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Even after the penalty, still a full 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete.
He's going to have the 1st down and then some.
Touchdown! Amari Cooper with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Ravens are able to at least get 1 score back.
And oh, it's blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
So even when they get a touchdown in this game, which hasn't really been a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film, this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team. Oh, we finally score. Can't even kick the extra point.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. Adrian Peterson off to the races. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete here, pulled in by Brate. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Walker.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Prescott on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson.
164 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They toss it left side to Peterson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Adrian Peterson. An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Phillips now from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Ravens ready to take over. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. To throw is Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The offense on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Adrian Peterson with a milestone here. Touchdown number 200 for his brilliant career.
And the Steelers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Boswell good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Phillips now from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Bobby Wagner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
After the sack on first down, Prescott, and pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Bobby Wagner in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down.
On third down, here's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away.
Taking it about the 36. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Carry number 20 now for Peterson. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. And they're going to speed things up here.
Second down, Peterson again.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. Again, Peterson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. Room here to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll try the middle with Peterson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant show.